This is Tom Newman, my friend. He reckons I'm Oprah. How you doing?
Oprah hand.
Oprah hand. How you doing? I was born in the deep south, and my mama was a slave, but I'm not a slave. You're all slaves to me. Good to see you.
How are you, Rowan?
I'm fine.
I've never sat on a sofa with you before in this way.
No, we need to be careful
with the eyes of the Lord upon us.
The eyes of
from
the
afar.
world, I tell
the
you.
Eyes
That's
of the
Sean,
world.
he's not the Lord, he's Sean.
Good old Sean.
Sean's a good lad. But we're going out now to Minnesota, Mongolia, to
Minnesota?
Madras. We're going out to Washington, D.C., Narrowater Castle, and all that sort of stuff, you know. Tom is the musical man, the great producer of Tubular Bells, Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells, and founded Virgin Records with Richard Branston, and that's a long time ago now, sir.
It is indeed, but we've been back in touch just recently.
Really, with Richard?
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, tell me about that.
Well, because of this, it's the 40th anniversary of the release of the original Tubular Bells this year.
Yeah.
It was released in '73, and there's talk of having a get together, you know, and everybody having a little party somewhere. I'm not sure, and the thing is about Richard, he likes to keep things secret right to the last minute.
To the last moment, yeah.
So we won't know until a week before we're supposed to turn up somewhere.
Yeah. But there has been contact.
Oh yeah, he's fine. Yeah. In fact, he's the last thing he said to me was he wanted to hear the version, the Irish version that we've been working on.
Which you made with children.
Yeah. Well, that's all finished now.
Yeah.
And Richard wants to hear it, and I asked him about 3 or 4 weeks ago whether he still had a record company, because I don't keep up with all these things.
No.
And he put me on to Virgin, although I don't think he owns it anymore. But he put me on to the CEO of Virgin, and I sent him a copy of the Tubular Bells, but I don't think they're very keen on it. I mean, it's just that they see it as back catalogue, so they're not going to put any great effort into it. And I think it's worth more than that, so I'm going to probably release it ourselves. Yeah,
but it's worth more than that, quite apart from monetary considerations. It's worth it for the way you brought the children together, both denominations.
Yeah.
We have the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister talking today about going forward and having a togetherness between children of different religions.
Ooh,
but you're way ahead of that. You're massively ahead of that.
Well, we did that. This was 10 years ago. We started it, nearly 8-9 years ago.
Of course.
And now it's done. So we're just looking at a way of... I would really like it to come out on an Irish label, but I don't know any Irish labels. So it's a little bit... I'm a bit kind of at a blank wall now for a bit.
We'll see what happens.
But
so if you're a record producer out there viewing at the moment,
no, I'm the producer.
No, the label, the release
label.
person.
We want the person.
I don't understand the terminology here, you see. But if you are a person who releases records, what's he called? A person who releases records?
A fool.
But if you feel this is a wonderful work of Irish young people, of both traditions, Protestant and Catholic, singing together and musicaling together. That's a good word.
Musicaling.
Musicaling.
Very good.
That's a lovely word.
That's a George W. Bush.
It's also a Tubular Bells kind of word, a musicaling. But if you these children together, crossing the divide. Why don't you put this out if you have the capacity to do so?
It's a really good version. Everybody that's heard it thinks it's really special because it's quite different to the original. They've got all sorts of... we've got special needs people on it as well, making some wonderful sounds together, and it's really good. Yeah. So we just need someone who's prepared to take a gamble and put it out, you know.
Yeah. What about I have to remind people of your wonderful boat that you had here on Carlingford Lough for a long time.
Minesweeper,
This man had a Second World War minesweeper that was on Carlingford Lough, and you did good things with that as well.
Well, the plan was good. I mean, it was the same kind of thing that your minister's talking about, getting kids together. Because I've always thought that if you've got a problem, any kind of problem, whether it's sectarian or religious or whatever it is, passing it on to the kids is the worst thing to do. And if you can get the kids to talk to each other, they find that they don't have a problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's what the parents tell them to think that procreates the problem and keeps it going.
Yeah.
So the Minesweeper, we wanted to get a radio station together where
Pirates
the kids...
for Peace.
Pirates for Peace.
Yes.
We wanted to get so that the kids came on board and made up their own radio programs together. And the kids were totally up for it, but unfortunately the politicians weren't very keen.
Yeah.
We were told that nobody would let anybody go aboard a British warship, you know, and all that nonsense.
Yeah, nonsense. But I mean, you were the skipper of the boat, and you were at the time going to sail it away.
Well, it's gone now.
It's gone now. Is it down? Is it in Australia now?
No, not yet, but it's being prepared to go to Australia. Yeah. It's down in Kilkeel
being fitted out and stuff like that. Your son is a musician as well.
Oh,
You're now doing some stuff on his.
Yeah,
his
I've just
work.
been producing an album for his first album. He's a wonderful songwriter.
Wow.
And he's now got a band together. And I thought it would be too easy to produce your own son because you wouldn't get any lip from him.
No, you get lip
God,
from your son.
Nightmare.
Of course you do.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, he knows you so well, you see.
He's worse than all of the divas I've ever produced put together.
Yeah.
The swine.
Divas.
But it's worth it because
word,
it's
that,
good.
Diva.
Yeah.
Hello, my diva. Can we harmonize that?
Diva. Oh, Gregorian.
Diva. They're queer, I'll tell you, queer divas, those Gregorian fellows. They're very, very, very...
How are the monks doing up in...
They're doing very, very well.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, we had a concert. Do you remember? We had a concert in the cathedral to help them build their monastery. And that was hugely successful.
Yeah. I stole St. Brona's bell to help with that, you know.
Yeah.
That was grand.
Did you? How did you do it? Did I hear you right there? You stole some...
Yeah, well, Tommy Sands helped me.
You're telling... early retraction mitigates damages. Tommy, I'm sure you're totally innocent of all...
We put it back.
Oh, you put it back?
We only stole it for an hour.
So what did you do? Tell us about it.
Well, we needed it for the monks. I did an album for them of Gregorian chants,
lovely,
you know.
Lovely.
And I just wanted a bell on it.
Yeah.
And St. Brona, Tommy Sands suggested St. Brona's bell.
Well,
we went down to look at it,
for
but
it.
it was all locked up in the church.
Oh, well.
You know, but
you went down
well,
the chimney.
to be fair, the pastor was in on it as well.
Yeah.
And the pastor came in and said, "Look, I'll be away for an hour.
Yes.
Don't let anything get stolen," he said. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So, and as it happened, the metal case was all left open.
Yeah.
Bizarrely.
Yeah. And there was a time there, a year back, there was this penchant for going around stealing religious iconography from churches.
Was there really?
The tabernacle of the Sacred Heart of St. Boniface or somebody.
Oh, Jesus.
All kinds of things were gone. Who would ever want the Sacred Heart of St. Boniface?
Well, who would want the head of Saint Plunkett?
St. Plunkett, he's in Dublin, yeah.
He's
He's a scary guy.
He is, by God.
Have you ever seen the...
But his teeth are in good condition, by God.
Well, our teeth will be there forever.
They will. I could
know,
do with them
Bronze
myself.
Edge.
I was thinking they were
fine
the right
teeth.
colour. I could have had his teeth and it would have improved my gob no end.
We're very sorry about this. Dear Lord, please forgive the sacrilegious content of this. Oh, thank you very much indeed. But now talk to me about, I have lyrics. Will you put music to them? And not here, but I have them.
Oh yeah, of course.
The product of a lifetime's journeying.
Oh gee.
Oh, he doesn't like the idea. He's just
No, I'm sure it's going to be wonderful.
Oh,
I'm just worried about the licentious nature of the lyric.
Well,
We
poetic.
might have to form it into some kind of punk thing.
Well, yeah, we could.
Because
it could be a
there's
rap.
license.
It could
well,
be a rap.
rap. There you are.
Yeah. Then I saw the
You have to
woman
practice
I
this.
love, put my arm round her turtle dove. Tell her once and I tell her twice, you're my baby, you're so very nice. Have we got something?
There, well, that'll do.
We could start it.
There's something there. I'm
Oh,
not
they're
quite
coming
sure.
to take us away. They are. They're coming to take us away. You're going to play me some music, are you?
Well, I will.
Thank you.
And have I got to put your lyrics to it?
No,
Oh,
no. That's for another day.
Okay.
I'll come down to the castle and we'll do it separately.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll
You've
have
got your
to.
guitar there. I'll give
What
you
now?
room.
Are we talking now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Let me get out of your way. I'm going to
Oh, no,
get
you
off
don't.
the settee and give him room to gesticulate and perambulate with his...
There'll be no
all over the
gesticulations in this house. We're on the telly.
I'm sorry.
Gesticulation is not allowed in public.
Take it away there, Tom Newman.
Well, I've had Australian visitors for the last God knows how long. Seems like years. So this is an old song that I remember from it was in the early 60s, from an Australian fella, kind of country guy called Slim Dusty. This isn't the same as he did it, by the way. You have to get into it's a bit early in the morning. The sun comes up and the sun goes down. Hands on the clock, just keep going around. I just get up and it's time to lay down. Life gets tedious, don't it? My shoes untied, but I don't really care. I ain't figuring on going nowhere. I'd have to wash and comb my hair. That's just wasted effort. Water in the well's getting lower and lower. I can't take a bath for 6 months or more. But I heard it said, and it's true I'm sure, too much bathing will weaken you. I opened the door and the flies swarm in. I shut the door and I'm sweating again. I move too fast and I crack my shin. Just one darn thing after another. My old brown mule, he must be sick. I jabbed him in the rump with a pin on a stick. He humped his back, but he wouldn't kick. Something cockeyed somewhere. Water in the well's getting lower and lower. I've done that one. I can't remember the next one. I was getting into that character, and I was nearly asleep there for a minute.
Words?
No, they're Slim Dusty's words.
Yeah, they're fine. It's good. It's good stuff. I love that. He's a wonderful character. Where did you ever hear the like of it? Are you involved in the Tanglewood Festival that's coming?
No, not really. Well, only there's Nicola's she's got herself this lovely boat now.
Wow.
That's sitting up there. It's a 28-foot, 30-foot standard galvanised lifeboat. Exactly like the one that's in The Life of Pi, the movie.
Yes. Mm.
And somehow she wants it in as part of the stage. Yes. I mean, I want to buy it off her and convert it and live on it, because it would be perfect.
I know this thing.
Without the Bengal tiger, though, obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, if you push came to shove, you would have something to eat.
Well, yeah, if you didn't eat me
to.
first. But now, the only thing she wants me for is I happen to have a...
Wow,
oh my God.
Taking her right at the time. The guitar decided it was going to demonstrate here.
Yeah.
But well done, it's fine. Let it sit there. So what were you saying?
Well,
what
she
wants
wants
you to do?
masts and spars. She wants me to convert it into a pirate ship for her.
Oh, well, you'll do that.
Yeah,
because you do things for people.
Yeah.
It's the nature of you. It's the way you were made in the East End of London.
God.
That's the way your man died.
Next to the Hoover factory.
Was that where it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, for goodness sake.
Right next to the Hoover factory. I was born to the sound of vacuum cleaners.
I thought you were going to say Bow Bells. That makes you not
I'm not really a Cockney.
Not a Cockney.
No, not at all.
You're an
no.
Electrolux.
I was well, I was meant to be born in Ireland because my mum was on the way
I was meant to be born in old Ireland, across in Ireland's dear isle. If I could be born in old Ireland, me ma wouldn't have shouted, but she'd smile.
She would.
Oh, Anyway, thank you for coming in.
God bless you, Rowan.
How are we going to
It's
bridge
been
to the next
grand.
thing? We're going to have to take lesser music.
Lesser
Lesser
music.
music. No music is lesser. All music is greater.